Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Ricario, and today we are doing a special presentation of the Dashing Dan streaming show with special guests Winston T. Wolf and Kiba Wolf. And so we have a very special treat for you today. We are going to do a special Christmas edition of a game show. So whoever gets the question wrong has to sing a little bit during the segment. So,
no, at the end of the show.
At the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. All right. So the beauty of live streaming is this is done on the fly. So
on the fly.
Without further ado, I turn it over to the star, Dashing Foxy. Take it away, Dashing.
Hello. Today we are celebrating a Merry Christmas. We have plenty of things going to be happening. We have that game show where our two contestants, Squeak Your Ducks, two contestants, okay, we'll be squeaking in, and everything will be great. So, also, Ricardo, can you go to the YouTube and see if it's streaming? See if that's working at least. Okay, good. And it says green?
Yep.
We're all good? Okay. So.
And Lance Smith says, hey, what's up? Hey, Lance.
Hi,
Glad
Lance.
you could join us. You're in for a special treat today.
Yeah,
so,
we have. Please like and share this this video, Lance. That'd be very good. Also, we have a bunch of other things. We have Kiba on for the second time. You saw him last night on the show. Our live stream kind of got cut off last time, but it's fine. We will get to the interview questions again today. We'll do about 30 minutes, and then we'll get right into the game. How does that sound?
Okay, if I may make a suggestion, since it is Christmas.
Okay.
And Ricario suggested it last night, but everybody started digging in before we even had a chance to.
What?
Can we do a moment of silence for Quasi?
Okay.
A dear friend we lost after MFF.
We can do that.
And also our dear friend Jay Badger, who's our first Christmas without him. So.
That's sad. It's always a moment of silence.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
right.
So we made it to 2016. You know, we had this.
We made it through 2016.
Through 2016. You know.
We made it to 2017.
Well, still 2016.
Yeah, we're still 2016. But we're in Christmas and all this other stuff. So let me introduce Keeble a little bit. You probably know his live streams. He has a whole bunch of live streams.
And gorgeous videos.
Yeah, gorgeous videos. Because right now he's on a live stream and he makes videos for YouTube here. So we were talking about last night about that one video that you made that was really sad, heart-filling. Never forgotten, and everything. So go ahead, talk a little bit about that. Go ahead, give us the premise of that.
So, Never Forgotten, if you haven't watched it yet, it's about a young Jindo who tries to fit himself in, socially with other people, but it turns out that, he's rejected quite often, and it's basically a heartfelt, heartwarming story about how he tries to about his Christmas, trying to do this, fitting himself in society. And I don't want to give away too much, but it's definitely something that you've got to watch. It's kind of a sad, emotional video, but I think you'll enjoy it in the end.
Okay. So tell us.
And last year he did the hello video.
Oh yeah. Last year
that was another
the hello video. So it was a music
that
video.
Was another heartwarming story.
Yeah, it was a music video that we also filmed at Midwest Fur Fest. So we had a video last year, MFF, and a video this year, MFF.
And maybe a video next year.
I don't know. I can't say, but
I can tell you that Lance Smith really loves your videos. He says your videos are amazing, Lance. We thank you very much. And Kiba
Thank
you know,
you.
loves to hear that. So,
Thank you.
you know, anyone who hasn't checked out the videos yet, we will have a link to the video at the end of this stream.
Wait.
So do please remember to check that out. It is worth it.
Well, I have a link to his YouTube
Okay,
channel.
well, there is. Dashing Foxy does have a link to Kiba's YouTube channel. So, you know, after this stream, go and check that out. It's about 3.5 minutes, and it's a very, very touching video. One that I alluded to last night that I really resonated with for those of you that were on the stream last night. And so really check it out. You know, it really captures the essence of the holiday season and the essence of, you know, just the season and giving and sharing and all that.
Okay.
So back to Dashing Foxy.
Since we're in Christmas, what is the meaning of Christmas to you, Keeble? What brings Christmas? Like, you know it's about to be Christmas. When? I mean, what makes you feel like you're in the Christmas spirit?
Oh, I think for me it's like the presents. Oh my God, I love the presents. Christmas time is when everyone's sharing and giving, and you know, you're giving out presents. It's just a wonderful feeling. I remember when I was young, I would remember even setting up the tree. It was just like this huge event of setting up the Christmas tree, and it just felt so good. I'd sit under the Christmas tree and look at all the blinking lights, and then you know, the presents would be underneath the tree, and I'd be waiting for that one day to open it. And it was like, oh my God, every day I go down in the morning and I sit there looking at it and like just waiting every day until it gets closer and closer to Christmas Day. And then when it comes, it's like, yes, I can finally open it.
Okay. So, you know, speaking of that, what brought the idea of your latest video, you know, the tearjerker? What brought that idea, since you do love Christmas? You know, does that tie into your life at all, or?
No, actually, it doesn't tie into the video itself. Doesn't have any. I don't really have the experiences that I made in the video. I just wanted to do something different. But I was thinking of, you know, situations that perhaps other people might have encountered in their lifetime, and I'm sure a lot of people have experienced it in some way or another. Not exactly in the same manner as the video, but probably rejection in some way or another. So I thought I wanted to incorporate some of those ideas, you know, some realities into the video itself. So it's not always just, oh, you know, it's just a make-believe story. I mean, it is, in a way, it is a make-believe story, but it has elements of reality in there. And I think those are the things that people would tend to cling on to, and those are things that really make the story more realistic in that sense.
Okay, so we know you make a lot of videos. You make con videos, you make sad videos, you make happy videos, you know, but I mean like story videos and stuff like that.
Videos, yeah.
What is the hardest challenge that you face when you're making these videos?
Definitely right in the beginning. It's always right in the beginning when you've got the idea. You say to yourself, yeah, I want to make a video. Once you say that, there's so much work that goes into making a video. There's a lot of story planning. I do a lot of planning ahead of time. I storyboard every shot, every camera shot, every movement. I storyboard it on paper, and I bring it to the con with me. You know, I bring like a stapled stack of, you know, all of my drawings on paper, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm hoping that it's going to work out. I really don't know. Even I'm at the convention, and even before I shoot the first frame of the video, I question myself, is this going to really work? And I really don't know, and I always, you know, have my hopes. I always cross my fingers. I'm hoping that it turns out well in the end.
And you have to organize all the people, too.
And I have to organize everybody else, because, you know, at a convention, it's not just yourself that you have to put time in. You also have to think of all the other people who are in your video, that they have to put their time in as well, and you don't want to take away their their convention time. Like, they want to have fun too. They don't want to be sitting for hours in your video just trying to help you when they can be out there having fun. So you try to have to try to work around their schedules. You try to make them happy as well, and at the same time you're trying to get some of your work done. So I think that's probably the hardest part to the video itself, is everything right in the beginning to the point of filming. And then the easy part, I guess, is the end, when you try to put everything back together again into like one final video, and that's all editing, and that's a lot easier.
So now, we also.
But I'm sorry, but I guess
Go
the
on.
people organization is the hardest, right? And
Oh
trying
yes,
to-
I know. One of our videos that we were shooting at Anthrocon, I think we're trying to manage like 40 people, and that was just, oh my gosh, it was crazy. I wouldn't say that it was a complete success.
Oh, an
It definitely was
Anthrocon?
not a success because it was just so hard. We had people who wanted to go to other panels at the same time. They had a certain time that they had to be somewhere else, so we'd lose. We had 40 people signed up. We'd lose maybe like half of them going somewhere else at some point, and it was just crazy.
So, bigger cons like that, is it harder to get for bigger cons the more people? Because there's so much stuff going on, or is it easier because you have so much people?
I think it's kind of a mixed bag here. It's half and half. I mean, with a larger con, you have more people that have the ability to sign up. But the more people that you have, the more chance that they have other things that they want to do as well. So, and not only that, when you have more people, it's not just one panel that they have to go to. Each person might have their own panel to go to, and everyone's timetable is completely different. It won't be the same. Like, you won't get like all 40 people going to at a panel at 5 p.m. No, it's going to be like one person needs to go at 3, one person needs to be at 2 p.m., one person, it's just all over the place. So it's just really, there are benefits. So you get more people to sign up for a video, but it's also very hard to manage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and on that note, any questions out there for our fellow?
No questions as of yet, Dashing, but we just have some Merry Christmas shout-outs from Jarvell Ripley,
Oh, nice.
who is wishing us a Merry Christmas.
Wish you a
Jolie Olson is wishing us a Merry Christmas. And that's it for right now.
Okay.
And Merry Christmas
Merry
to
Christmas.
Meek
Merry-
Pup.
yeah.
And Merry Christmas to Meek Pup, yes.
Mhm.
And
He's spending Christmas all alone.
I
Wish
did,
we could all be with him right
Oh.
now.
I actually did message him just a few moments ago
Okay.
and let him know that we were all thinking of him. So, Meek Pup, if you're listening, Meg, we're thinking of you, and hope you're making the best of this special day, and you are here in spirit with us. So,
Okay.
hope you're having a good one.
So, okay, Ricario, I know you had some questions for him last night. You go. Like, you want to ask some questions about Kiba? I know you got a little bit of them last night, but, do you have any more questions for Kiba?
I'll repeat them. Doesn't matter.
The questions that I put to Kiba last night, for those of you that weren't on the stream, is I was just more interested in how he got his beginnings, what drove him to start this. So let me put those questions to you again, Kiba. I know that you're a videographer, and that's the field that you relate to. That's the profession that is associated with what you do. So for those of you out in the stream that are watching now that are interested in looking at the video and asking, well, how did he do this? How did you do it? How did you start in this business? What gave you your inspiration?
So I think It was probably back. My very first convention was MFF 2013. So right before that, that's when I first joined the fandom. It's probably the summertime of 2013. At that time, I really didn't know anything about the fandom, and I started watching con videos made by a particular person named Revit, and he put out some really wonderful videos, wonderful con videos, and great music videos where he worked with Dancing Duke and probably some other well-known performers as well. And when I watched his videos, I was quite mesmerized, and I was like, wow, this the fandom, this is amazing. And I really wanted to join it, and I really wanted to see if I could do something similar to that. So at my first convention, MFF, I brought my camera gear, and I filmed stuff. I mean, I filmed my first 3 con videos at that convention, and I mean, I would say that they're not amazing. They were great. But they weren't amazing. But over time, as I continued to film more and more throughout different conventions, my style of filming changed. The way I want to film things changed. And then over a period of time, after going to many cons, I thought, let's try something completely different. Let's try something. Why can't we have something that is more story based than just purely a convention video? So a convention video is often very spontaneous. There's a lot of random things that happen, So, but I want to see if we can do more of something that has more of a storyline to it. And so my first step into that was probably, I did some small things that had a storyline to it, and maybe the introductions to some con videos. But really, my first foray into making a video with an entire storyline was the Hello video. So that's how I pretty much got into, doing all this.
Oh. You did one with, what's her name? You did one before that.
Before the Hello video, which one?
Yeah.
Was it a con video? Or was
it was Anthrocon.
Yeah. That
was a story.
Those are more of a music videos.
I forgot what her name, but I know the
Hala.
Hala. Yeah.
Yeah, those were my my first time.
And the other one was Spike. What was his name? The one that was her lover, her friend.
I know. Well, that one was those were the first the dance choreo music videos. So we did it was a music video. It didn't have too much a storyline. It did have I guess a little bit. It did have some basis of a storyline.
Yeah,
but it was mainly
a story.
A dance. Yeah. It was mainly a dance choreo. Yeah, that we incorporated into the video itself.
But that was probably the beginning of your storyline.
That probably was. I think.
It did have that. What's his name? The other one. Hala and.
It was not Trooper.
No.
The other German Shepherd. Buster.
Buster.
Buster. Yes, Buster.
He's so cute.
He is cute.
So, tell me, I guarantee you probably have fun making these videos. So, what's your funnest part about making videos?
I think probably depends on which one, which kind. The con videos or the.
Well, I mean, in general, do you like? Okay, I guess I'll broaden it more. Do you like making the story videos or the con videos more, and which one do you have more fun?
Oh, it's kind of a mix because the con videos are easier to make because there is no storyline. I really don't have any planning that I do ahead of time. I just go to a con and then I shoot whatever happens. Whatever happens, it happens.
And whoever's there,
right? It's all very random.
Because he doesn't organize it.
Yeah. So those con videos are really easy to do, and then, but the storyline videos are much harder because there's so much work that's involved. ahead of time. But I think the risk versus return in the end, the return for a storyline music video is that I think it's a lot more interesting than con videos. They're just more engaging, you know. So a con video is great because they tell you a lot about cons, and you know, you see how much people are having fun. It's always, for me at least, whenever I make them, they're always upbeat. They're always very positive. But the storyline is where the creativity is, and you can make it into whatever you feel like. You want to make it a sad one. You want to make it a happy one. You want to make it something completely different. That's a lot harder. And I mean, I enjoy for music, for those types of storyline videos. I enjoy it near the end when I'm actually putting it together. It's like, oh, you know, everything that you had planned, you're piecing it together, and then you're tweaking it. You're editing it in such a way that it fits the mood that you want to set for the storyline. So I think for story videos, that's the part that I do like. And for con videos, I like it when it's just, you know, right in the beginning was spontaneous. Just when you're there and something happens, that's the best part.
So, before we start our game, one more question. What would you say to a person who's just starting out? He made his very first con video. It's not really all that popular. You know, I mean, should you be discouraged or should you keep trying at it and getting better at it? Because, I mean, I know that people want to wake up one morning and have 3,000, 4,000 views in one day, but that's not usually the case when you very
People
first
don't
start
know
out.
you.
Well, yeah.
And
So,
just like Kiva said, when he first started, you know, like he was just getting into the fandom,
But-
so not many people knew him at the time.
yeah,
you know, and
but
then-
what would be the tips to, like, you know, keep going, you know,
Right.
instead of just getting discouraged? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there
Right.
that, you know, they start it and then they're like, well, I'm not popular, and then they just stop.
Right. And
'Cause of
it's
that.
really not about being popular, because it's really about whether or not people know you. So people knowing you is different than being popular. People knowing you is like, for me anyways, is you know, people that you constantly work with, and you're producing something for them all the time, so they can always come back to you and say, hey, you know, last time you shot a video of me doing this, could you do it again for me, you know, next time we meet, you know. And you're not like trying to get like a whole bunch of, you know, 40,000 people just, you know, hopefully worshiping you. Although it sounds nice, but definitely if you're starting off with making your first videos, you know, one thing I would definitely tell you is just keep working on it. I mean, it's something that if you make just one video and you give up and stop, you know, you're not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go. It doesn't take you anywhere. So you got to keep working on videos. You got to keep making them.
Because you've probably even seen the improvement of yourself.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
2013
I've seen
versus now.
I've seen
you know?
my style change over time. Like when I look back at, you know, the first videos I made, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is wow, this is pretty long. But you know, over time, the way you edit, the way you shoot videos will change, and I'd say it should improve. Improvement is actually part of this thing. So over time, as you shoot more videos for people, you know, they'll start to acknowledge, you know, what you've done, and that will hopefully, you know, help increase your viewers, or, you know, whatever you feel like. So yeah, definitely, you cannot stop at just one video. You got to keep working on it.
And
Now, I just have a question.
okay, pop, go, dead air.
Now, a lot of like people that get on YouTube, you know, I heard it with the Darkwing fandom that try to do Darkwing, or even Fur videos. They do go through all this work and create the video, and then all of a sudden, YouTube either strips the song, or
Yes. The
they
copyright.
delete the video altogether.
Mhm.
Since you use copyrighted songs to your
Yes.
videos, any advice
Right.
to that? How?
Yeah, so the way if you don't know about copyright on YouTube, as you know, using copyrighted music on YouTube is not a good idea. You can use copyrighted songs in your videos, but there are certain limitations to this. So one thing is, if you use copyrighted without paying for a license for a copyrighted song, there is a chance, not a high chance, but it has happened every once in a while, that the record label will tell YouTube to strip the song and remove that song from your video. I mean, it's rare. It doesn't always happen, but it has happened.
To you?
And so for me, I mean, I still do that. I take that risk, and in most cases, I've been fine. There'll be maybe one or two videos where I've lost my music, my audio, but it has happened. So you got to keep that in mind. And second of all, you definitely, if you use copyright licensed music, or copyright music, not licensed, you cannot monetize your channel. So I know it sounds great that you could monetize your channel, so you can gain, the more viewers you gain, maybe you'll make some money off of it. Don't do that. I've read a report. I remember reading about one person who went to anime conventions, and he was really popular. He got so many viewers for his anime con videos, tons of viewers, and he monetized his channel. When the record labels found out, or I guess record labels and YouTube found out that he had monetized his channels, he was trying to make money off of these copyrighted songs, they pretty much told him, you got to delete your entire YouTube channel. And he had no choice, because I guess the lawyers sent him a cease and desist.
Really?
Yes, he probably got an official cease and desist letter, and he had to forcefully delete all his material off of YouTube and delete his channel. So that's one thing. Do not monetize your channel if you're going to be using copyrighted songs. The only time you can monetize your channel is if you decide to use songs that you do license. So you pay for a license, you buy a license for the song that allows you to monetize. So if you don't do that, you have no chance of monetizing at all. But yes, buying a license for a song, it does cost money, but it allows you to monetize or do other things that you normally can't do.
How much is that like?
Oh, that really depends on the type of song and who's There's a lot of, I mean, it could range from like $50 to the prices change depending on what you plan to use a song for. If you plan to use a song at a film festival, or you want to broadcast it out, it could cost hundreds. But if you use it for a wedding video, a wedding video might be just maybe $75 or $60. I don't know. Or if you use it for a personal project, it might be cheaper. So there are some costs involved to get a license for a song. And I mean, for me, when I make con videos, I don't buy a license for my songs. I mean, I just put them up for free. I don't monetize my channel, and that's one thing is if you use copyrighted songs, you'll notice, at least some viewers will notice, that certain songs can't be played in certain countries. Maybe it's going to be blocked either in a certain country or maybe you can't play it with your phone. You use your phone, your mobile phone to play it with the YouTube app, and it'll say you can't play it.
Yeah.
And you got to use your desktop.
Okay. So
yeah.
So we learned today that don't monetize your channel if you're going to plan on using music that is copyrighted. That's a good tip.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I
hear
never.
a lot of complaints.
That's why I never used that, because I wanted to play Christmases in the background, but if something copyrighted would have happened, then it would have been a big deal. And
you would have been stripped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't have been stripped.
And
I would have been.
flogged.
No, it would go from a happy face onto it to a sad face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how long have we been running, Ricario?
We are right at half an hour.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
So let's get this game on the road. Ricario, you have the questions out there.
I do have the questions.
So what are the rules?
So the rules are simple. We have 2 ducks in front of us. Okay? And if you know the answer or know the question to the answer, whatever, squeak the duck, and whenever you do it, you have to scream Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah,
And
why
then
you had to scream
Ricari,
Merry Christmas? So
because
guys,
Merry-
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
so you squeak and you say Merry Christmas followed by the answer.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So let's get our very first one going here. What's going to be the topic for that?
All right. Well, how well do you know? How well do you know your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So
I
we'll-
know some.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we'll start with an easy one for these guys.
Star Wars?
No, that's not.
There was a holiday special.
There
for
was, but it was
Oh.
terrible. No, it was terrible. No. So go ahead. Let's read off a question. We'll start with movies, and then
Okay.
we'll. If you scroll down too, there's more questions too.
Okay.
So
Well,
let's start with an easy one, and
let's start with. This one I think is pretty easy. What is Scrooge's first name? What is
Ooh.
Scrooge's
Merry
first name?
Christmas, Ebenezer.
oh,
Oh.
and one
Yeah.
1-0. Well,
Okay.
Ducky
Yeah,
starts.
I was about to say that.
Okay, so we started out with an easy one. Let's go with another
Oh.
one from that category.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. 2 men broke into a house and had a lot of trouble in this film.
Merry
That's
Christmas,
the
Home
Merry-
Alone.
That's it.
Correct.
Yeah, woo!
Right.
Well done.
Okay, so far we are 1-1 in this epic fight to not
The death.
sing.
To the death.
It's the very first person to 4. We're gonna try to get the 4. You gotta get the 4 to win.
Oh.
So
Four.
so it's 1-1 right now. Let's
All right.
keep going with this.
All right. Oops. Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, you guys say Merry Christmas.
And you can't squeak it.
Oh.
Let's keep. That could be a penalty for you.
Okay, so in It's a Wonderful Life,
Okay.
what movie was playing at the theater in Bedford Falls?
Ooh.
Ooh, I know who. Can we phone a friend?
No.
We
Eh,
had to call Angela. up.
Okay, and if do you guys know this?
Nope.
No.
Do the multiple choice, and we'll see which one.
Okay, well, in this one we have 4 possible choices. It's either The Bells of St. Mary's, Miracle on 34th Street, It Happened One Night, or White Christmas.
Ooh.
I'm Rar.
Well, I know.
Rar.
I don't know.
You guys give up?
I didn't pay attention.
I don't know.
I mean, I only saw the story a couple times with Angela.
I know it was black and white. That's all I know.
Yep.
It was Jimmy Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess these guys don't know.
Bells
Well,
of St. Mary's, I would guess.
Bells. Are you guessing Bells of St. Mary?
I'll take a wild guess.
Okay, well, you are actually correct.
Oh!
you didn't say Merry
so
Christmas.
that-
You didn't
oh
say Merry
no, you
Christmas.
didn't say
Oh,
Merry
wow.
You
Christmas.
didn't say Merry Christmas.
So Keeble gets a point.
Oh my God.
Oh my
So
God.
Oh,
that's
that's awesome.
2-1.
All right.
Wait,
all right.
Hooray.
We're trying to do this so you don't have to sing at the end of this episode. This is
I don't think I'm gonna sing even if I lose.
you're gonna have to sing. It's the rules. So keep going here. It's 2-1.
All right. Okay, so let me zoom in on these, and it's not letting
You have to take your 2 fingers and then like do like this.
Okay, this is not a very good.
We probably should go.
I apologize. That was the best one I could find in such short notice.
All right. Well, let's just stick to films right now.
Whoa.
Because that I
Sorry, I tried.
So that's okay. We've got enough material here. So
It's
we'll
2 to
just
1.
stick to the topic here.
Okay.
So now, what did Ralphie want for Christmas in a Christmas Story?
Oh, this is.
Oh, I know. Merry Christmas, a BB gun.
And that is correct.
Wait, what kind of BB gun?
What?
No, he got it because that is the answer.
That is-
a BB gun.
Oh.
Okay.
All
A
right.
red
Thank
rocket
you,
BB gun.
Angela.
So 2 to 2.
Oh.
We are tied, and we're going to ask another Christmas movie question here.
Okay, so now let me just.
And
scroll
thank you to
down here.
Angela for watching that movie every Thanksgiving.
Aw.
Okay, so this is gonna be one that'll require a little bit of reading between the lines. Why was the Grinch so nasty? Was it because he had a
Indigestion.
broken leg, a crooked knee, a small heart, or a small brain?
Oh, Merry Christmas, small
Who
heart.
got it first?
Yeah, you got it first. Small heart.
Small heart. That is correct.
Oh,
Now
it's-
you are
oh,
on
no.
fire here.
We have got 3 to 2. Duck has only got to get one more question right
Oh no.
to make Keeble sing.
No, no, I no,
We'll
no.
go
I-
both
I
be
can't
tied.
sing.
We'll sing
All right,
together.
so now,
I must get this one.
in the film The Santa Claus,
Oh.
what did the elves use to cut the prison bars?
Oh.
Was it reindeer antlers? Was it sleigh bells? Was it tinsel, or was it a hacksaw?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas?
Yeah.
Is it a hacksaw?
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, but no, he's got it. He's got it. Go ahead. What's your guess, Ducky? You got it, Squeak?
You gotta tweak it. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, reindeer.
Nope.
Oh, nobody got the point.
Oh.
Nope.
You don't have to worry about
Oh,
that.
thank
Nobody got the
goodness.
point.
All right.
Wait, how do you break it with
The
tinsel?
correct response for this question was, believe it or not, tinsel.
How?
I never
It-
saw that.
I
movie.
don't know,
never
there
saw
must
it,
have been
but-
some industrial grade tinsel.
Oh.
Yeah, you know,
gosh.
those tensils, man, they can kill
All
somebody.
right. So.
Wow.
All right. So
3 to 2.
now let me scroll up here. Okay. So now the rabbit in the magic hat
Oh.
in Frosty the Snowman is named who?
Rabbit.
What is
In
the
the
name of
magic
the
hat.
rabbit
Oh, this is.
in the magic hat in Frosty the Snowman?
I wish I was playing it. I knew. I know a lot of these.
No idea.
The rabbit in the hat. Well,
Angela, I need
what's
your help.
what's the multiple choice here?
Okay, well we have 4 choices here, Dashing. We have Scott Farkus. We have Little Grinch. We have Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
or
Merry
Rabbit
Christmas,
Claus.
Hocus Pocus.
What was it?
Hocus Pocus, Merry
And
Christmas.
that is correct.
Oh, so
no.
Ducky, you avoided the singing.
Oh.
Well, we'll sing together.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was a great game. Good job reading the questions.
Okay. Well,
I never did that before.
Wow.
So what
Those were hard
song are we
questions.
gonna sing?
Yeah, it
Those
was.
were hard questions.
It wasn't too hard. I knew a lot
those
of them.
were some hard questions.
I
knew
didn't
the
know
first
any of
2.
them.
I knew the first 2, but the last 2 were a little challenging.
Yeah.
I only watch Frosty the Snowman once a year with Angela, so.
Oh.
So-
this is my first Thanksgiving and not at her house.
Oh, so what's the? So is YouTube still working there? If you go back to YouTube,
YouTube is still working.
Oh, good.
We're doing very well. So
Do we have any questions out there from our fans?
Well-
we do not. Just more Merry Christmas wishes.
Okay.
And then I hate to
Nah.
do this, but
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
and then we have a
Christmas.
dinner to get to. So maybe tonight we could do another live stream.
I mean, if you want to, it's up to you guys. We could do another live stream tonight. I just wanted to do this because I felt like I was. Well, I'm not obligated, but I wanted to keep my promise and get
Yeah.
these guys a game show and stuff. Maybe we can answer more questions. But before we go, you guys got to sing.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay,
We
so
wish you a Merry
You gotta
Christmas.
sing with us.
We
I don't
wish
want
you
to
a
sing.
Merry
I didn't
Christmas.
lose.
Okay, I believe as moderator of this live stream, I get to pick the song.
Or we can ask.
There
the,
you
we
go.
can ask the audience to pick a song.
All right, you know what? That's
That's
a
a good
good
idea.
idea.
We can ask the audience
That's
to pick a
good
song.
idea. So those of you watching the stream right now, what holiday song should Lord Negaduck and Kiba will sing? So type your answers in the chat there, and whatever you decide is what they will sing. So
Yeah, we can sing Jingle Bells. We wish you.
Dashing through the snow.
No.
Ah.
Mhm.
Everyone says that. Like all during MFF, everyone's going, "Hey, are you dashing through the snow?" It's like they're the very first ones to come out with that or something.
That's perfect. It's like.
So, how many viewers do we have over there?
we have currently 2 people watching our stream.
Two people.
Very loyal people watching our stream, and
Benjamin.
we thank you both very much for doing that, and I hope it's been an entertaining show
And-
for you today.
And I think the only reason why is because they're probably all doing exactly what we're gonna do. Go eat.
Hark the
about to sing
herald
too.
angels
I-
sing.
I believe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a song.
Yeah,
that's
pick a
simple
song.
And the time, due to
All
time
right.
constraints.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
like 2
So,
minutes.
How about we wish you a Merry Christmas?
That's
All
what I
right.
just sang.
Yeah.
We
All
wish
right.
you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And a New Year's Eve for all.
Wow, wow. I couldn't have planned that better.
That was the most awesome rendition of that song I've ever heard.
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Wow.
Well, we had
We
one
wish you
person-
a Merry Firmus.
Wow.
I must say,
That
very
was
very nicely done, very creative.
We
very
wish you a Merry
spontaneous.
Yifmas.
no,
Yeah.
no. Not saying that on the show.
And so, thank you all. That is going to conclude our live broadcast for right now. But do stay tuned. We may very well have one later tonight. Now, as I've stated before, with these are very spontaneous. But we thank you for tuning in.
Well, there.
And thank you to Dashing Foxy,
Well-
wonderful host as always, and thank you to our special guests Winston T. Wolf and Kiba Wolf
Well,
for
I'll-
giving us their time today.
Oh, and also I want to say thank you. We'll interview a little bit more tonight. We really didn't get a lot of questions because we do have to go soon, but we'll interview more of you tonight, and we'll have like an in-depth interview. Because I always like learning about new artists. I guarantee you the people out there love learning about new people and trying to figure out ways to help them out with their starting artist career, because you're a fantastic artist.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, no, just we'll do more tonight. Maybe we'll have even a game show
All right.
again tonight.
Well, I
so.
have before we conclude here, Lance has a question for us. Lance, why don't you take a minute and type your question in the chat below,
Yeah.
and we will get to it. Lance also wanted you both to sing "Breath of Heaven" by Amy Grant. Truthfully, I have not heard that
I've
song.
never heard of that song.
I am familiar with Amy Grant, so I am not familiar with that song, Lance, but you do have a question for us, so why don't you type it in the chat below, and we will answer it straight away. But after your question, we do have to conclude.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing your question there, Lance. So, it was a great show.
I thought
It was a nice show.
It was a nice.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
well, now Lance's question is, what are your thoughts on Duke a.k.a. That Dancing Dog.
I love him. He is my heartthrob.
He's your heartthrob. Okay.
Wow.
I like. He's a very nice guy. He was on one of my live streams during MFF. Very nice guy.
He's gorgeous.
Nice. He has a nice suit.
And he is
He
nice.
is very nice.
He's probably been in one of your videos.
Yes. I've filmed them a couple times here and there, just out of the blue.
Yeah, no.
And he did the Que Sera Sera with
Yeah,
Rabbit.
and I helped film it was for MFF 2015, the Que Sera Sera, so.
14.
Yeah.
14.
So,
Yeah.
14?
Yeah,
I
Que Sera Sera. He didn't do 15.
I have known
Yeah.
Dancing Duke for years. He is a stand-up guy. Really wonderful fur. I did get a chance to chat with him very briefly at the MFF convention here a few weeks back, and just a really great guy. Wonderful suit maker too.
Is he a suit maker?
Yes.
He is a
Oh.
suit
Yeah,
maker. He is a very talented dancer. So, Lance, I hope that does answer your question, mate. He gets very high marks over here from both the special guest, the host, and the moderator. So with that said,
The only thing I want to say now is, do you have any final thoughts before we go? I know tonight we'll be on. We'll be on probably, what time do we get back from that? I don't know. But
He'll always take time for you, too.
yeah, we'll do that. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry
Enjoy the
Furman.
turkey
Merry
and all the
Christmas.
food. Food is great. Okay, I'm
yes,
sorry.
it is.
I love
We're
food.
We're going for.
We're going.
Oh, you are most welcome, Lance. May thank you so much for tuning in.
And
we're looking forward to having you come back later tonight.
And please share and like this to all your friends, and try to get the more word out, because I feel like we're gonna have an in-deep interview with.
In-deep interview.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Oh my God.
We're gonna have a bunch of questions for him
Oh,
and
Don't mind.
everything like that. So thank you for watching. Have a dashing Christmas,
Dashing.
and remember, food is the best part. Food. Okay.
All
You
right,
can end it.
thank you
Thanks.
very much,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
And we will talk to you soon. Signing off. Have a very happy Christmas.
Bye.